Good evening, everyone. Thank you very much for joining me in this video. If today is your first time of coming across our channel, please kindly subscribe and don't forget to share and like. Thank you. May God bless you all. The indigenous people of Biafra, IPOB, has replied to the Nigerian Federal Ministry of Information that its leader, Nnamdi Kanu, only call wars for a peaceful referendum, not war. It also said that Kanu preached self-determination, not terror, urging the Nigerian Federal Ministry of Information to display its attack and campaign against Kanu to solving the problem of killing by Fulani herdsmen they have been pampering in Benue State. IPOB accused the federal government of Nigeria and the security service, particularly DSS, using the name of Nnamdi Kanu to cover killings in Benue State and other states by Fulani herdsmen to divert attention of the public. It urged the federal government, the DSS, and the Federal Ministry of Information to be bold enough to tell Nigerians if it is Nnamdi Kanu or IPOB, and if it's Nnamdi Kanu, IPOB, and the Eastern Security Network between that ordered the killing and massacre of people in Benue State. The pro-Biafra group said that the problem of the indigenous people, like those in Benue State, is they are ignoring the warning of Kanu, whom they and many other indigenous people called all sorts of names when he warned of the doom that is befalling them now. IPOB, in a statement by its Media and Publicity Secretary Emma Powerful, titled, they said, "The Lord, Nigeria, your judgment has come for mocking God's prophets. Touch not my anointed and do my prophets no harm." Psalm 105 verses 15 said that Nnamdi Kanu is a man divinely sent by God to liberate the indigenous people, but he was ignored and vilified, arrested, and he's currently being detained unconstitutionally. It is said that unless Nnamdi Kanu is released, the killing against indigenous people in Nigeria by a particular ethnic group who feels they own Nigeria will continue. The pro-Biafra group regretted alleged lies being perpetrated and sponsored by a section of the Nigerian media working for the Federal Ministry of Information and DSS against its leader Nnamdi Kanu, saying that such gang up has collapsed like pack of cards. What is currently happening in Benue State and other states where a particular ethnic group has been being killed, killing people without anybody arresting them, is what our leader warned will happen many years ago, and he was ignored and vilified. Instead of heeding his prophetic voice, Nigeria abandoned, and some Nigerians abandoned him, and some Nigerians conspired with foreign collaborators to kidnap him in a foreign land in defiance of international law and the African chapter. A nation that rejects its Redeemer must prepare to meet his reign. Nnamdi Kanu, a man sent by divine, will warn and save the indigenous people of Biafra from the coming darkness, was mocked, vilified, adopted, tortured, and detained. Now the land grooms with blood and agony, and Nigeria must drink the bitter cup she has poured. The Ministry of Information claimed that Nnamdi Kanu incited violence in the southeast. This satanic propaganda, issued in concert with DSS agents of death and destruction, is designed to blind the world from the real carnage, the butchering of Nigerian citizens by bloodthirsty foreign-backed Fulani herdsmen masquerading as pasture-seeking nomadics in Benue State. What manner of wickedness must a person call their savior an enemy while embracing their true destroyers? Why Buhari's regime attempted to hand over Nigerians' river streams and lakes through the Ruga and waterways bills to foreign terrorists masquerading as S-men. It was Mazi Nnamdi Kanu, yes, he alone stood against and ruined a sleeping population to resist it. He called for a peaceful referendum, not war. He preached self-determination, not terror. Yet, instead of heeding his prophetic voice, Nigeria conspired with foreign collaborators to kidnap him in a foreign land in defiance of international law and African chapter. And they mocked the messengers of God and despised his words until the wrath of the Lord arose against his people till there will be no remedy. Second Chronicles 36 verse 16. Today, that wrath has begun while the compromised media obsesses over Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and IPOB are ranting, Benue burns so, Plateau bleeds, South Kaduna is razed. Some communities have been wiped out and replaced by armed invaders from Shehe, embedded by silence from security agencies and complicit from the federal government of Nigeria state. They read terrorists room freely. The owners of the communities wiped while prophets are jailed. Weep while prophets are jailed. Let it be known, every drop of innocent blood spilled across Nigeria cries out against this nation. Nigeria has committed the sin of Pharaoh, hindered her heart, and has chosen slavery by foreign murderers over freedom through truth. Like the ancient Israel, Nigeria stoned her prophets and mocked the warnings from heaven. Now the sword shall not depart from her hand. He that being often reproved, hardens his neck, shall suddenly be destroyed, and that without remedy. Proverbs 29 verses 1. All right. He said the time for hypocrisy is over until Nigerians, both individually and collectively, fall to their knees, confess their betrayal, and publicly or privately apologizes to Nnamdi Kanu. The siege will not be lifted. The God of hosts will not relent, for what you did to his prophet shall now be done unto you. So let the DSS parade 1,000 false witnesses. Let the media print 1,000 lies, but like Jeremiah, Isaiah, and Elijah, before him, Mazi Nnamdi Kanu has spoken the truth. That only time will vindicate. Already, his prophecies have begun to unfold. The rest shall come to pass. Nigeria, you were warned. Behold, I send you prophets, and some of them you shall kill and crucify, that upon you may come all the righteous blood shed upon the earth. Matthew 23, verse 34 to 35. It is too late. The judgment has come. Wow. Okay, guys, this is the voice of IPOB calling Nigerian government to release Mazi Nnamdi Kanu and telling them, see, Nnamdi Kanu is not your problem. You see what you are passing through today? Mazi Nnamdi Kanu warned you before now. And you see, because you persecute, the prophets of God, you will never go free unless you stop what you are doing before Nigeria can be redeemed. Whoa. So guys, I'm dropping it here. Please, let's hear from you. Kindly drop your comment below the comment section. And don't forget to give us a thumbs up. Nigerians are asking for Mazi Nnamdi Kanu's release. So guys, let's hear from you. Bye for now.